Save Readers. This is the second edition of Follow Me Monday. Today I'm going to be going over some coupon organization methods and tell you guys in detail the coupon organization method that's my favorite, which is the binder method. The first method that most people start out with as a beginner is just a simple envelope. It's inexpensive. You can just write your grocery list on it and throw your coupons inside and throw it in your purse. The two other popular methods that people use after they've started using coupons for a while are either the expandable pocket folder type thing, and you can categorize it, or the box, which you can categorize too. The benefits of these are, they're really simple to make and get prepared. It's easier to find your coupons versus the envelope, and you can throw these in your purse too. So, and then of course my favorite is the binder, this is my favorite. So this is the binder I have. It's a 3-inch, which you don't, like I said, I have a lot of coupons, so you don't necessarily have to get a 3-inch binder. I mean, maybe you'll be fine with a 1.5-inch. I just outgrew I had a 1.5-inch and I grew it really fast. So, but anyway, so the downside of this binder is, as you can see, there's not a lot of storage space, but because of my purse, I put all my, so when I'm checking out, when I'm going through the store shopping, I always put all my coupons that I'm going to use as I'm going through and finding the deals. I'll put them in this pocket, so that way, at checkout, I have all my coupons here, and then I can just give them to the cashier. It makes it a lot easier, but so I would suggest, if you're going to get a binder without a zipper, you probably do want to get a purse with pockets and stuff that's big enough, and then it kind of becomes your little coupon organization system with the purse included. So, but the nice thing about this too is when I put this in my purse, let me show you guys. It's really cool because it ends up being like a little file box, but something I can take to the store. And if you I can literally open it all the way up. So I honestly don't really have to take this out of my bag in the store. I can just open it and I can find the coupon, and it's really quite simple to do. Sometimes you get some coupons in here that are kind of hard to get out, so that's a little frustrating. But the main thing I like about the organization system is that, you can find your coupons so fast because they're categorized and they're visually, right there. And that's probably the best thing, especially when you have a lot of coupons. So now I'm going to go over the coupon categories I have, and I have a lot, and this is just kind of to give you guys an idea. It doesn't mean you should have the same categories. Everyone probably is going to have a little bit of a different, how they organize the categories, what section, they have first. But the first thing I have is free. Oh, and that's one more thing I was going to say is, seriously invest in the plastic dividers. You gotta stop, I can't breathe. I feel better. I talk really fast, and sometimes I just have to take a minute and breathe. Anyways, okay, so what I was discussing is the dividers. And honestly, when I first, bought my binder and started, getting all the materials and everything, I obviously was going for the cheapest thing, and so I got the just like the paper dividers that are really inexpensive. Well, I'm sorry, those things tear. It's just, when you have a lot of coupons, it's heavy, and it's just not good to not have something quality. So anyway, I ended up investing in the plastic ones, which aren't that much more expensive, but they're definitely worth paying a little bit more for. So my first category is free, and the reason I like to have this up front is because it's very easy. I've done this a million times, I'm sure you guys have, is you have a free coupon and you forget to use it, you misplace it. So I always like to have them up front because that way I know, what's available if I'm in the store, what's going to expire soon and what I should go ahead and use. And anyway, so I always think that's good to have up front. My next category is, and my categories go by kind of the grocery store. I think that's the smartest. I know a lot of people categorize stuff alphabetically. For me, I just don't find that it makes it simple when you're in the store looking. I mean, if you are like a brand snob, then maybe that is easier because you have all your brands together. But for me, it just makes more sense to have it kind of go around the grocery store. So my next section is produce, and usually I'll put in any kind of dressings that are in the produce section, any kind of vegetable or fresh fruit coupons, anything like that. And then my next category is condiments and sauces. I do all condiments. If I have tomato sauce, anything like that, I'll put in there. Any kind of dessert toppings, any kind of thing like that, hot sauce. My next category, beverages, and I put everything, soda, coffees, any kind of thing that you drink is in this category. Then I've got, this is one of my bigger categories. It's just packaged and canned goods. Basically, most of the stuff that's in the middle of the store. I mean, so any kind of soups, Jello, those pasta sides in a box, macaroni and cheese, any canned goods at all, canned fruit. So anything like that that you can think of that's in the middle. And I also have, at the end, I put like my breads and tortillas, pastas. I just find it gets, if you start categorizing everything, it's just too much and it's too big. It's better if you can kind of minimize your categories a little, because trust me, I already have a lot of categories and I've had to, realize that I should categorize every little thing. So, and then the next category I have is baking, but it's not just baking, it's spices, herbs, I have brownie mixes in here, frosting, any kind of thing that kind of has to do with cooking and baking. So, next category is cereal and breakfast. I find this is one of my bigger categories too. I put all my oatmeal granola bars, any kind of cereal coupons, anything that kind of is a breakfast item, I put in here, Pop-Tarts, all that kind of stuff. Next category is snacks and candy. And up front I always put all my snacks, and it can be nuts, chips, popcorn, fruit snacks, any kind of little snacky thing. And then at the end of the snack category, that's where I put all my candy. So I'll have chocolate, gum, all that kind of stuff. And then the next category is dairy. And a dairy, consists of yogurt, eggs, butter, anything that is found in the dairy section. And sometimes even not dairy products I'll put in there if I know they're found in my grocery store in that section. For instance, there's I have a Linder's bagel coupon. Well, bagels aren't dairy product, but they are found in the dairy section, so it just makes more sense to put them in the dairy category. And then my next category is meats, and it's kind of confusing because I have a frozen section, and I still put my frozen meats in the meat section instead, just because I like to have all the meats together. So I've got like chicken nuggets, any kind of lunch meats, deli meats, hot dogs, anything like that. And then the frozen section is just everything frozen besides frozen meats, which I put in the meat section. Kind of confusing, but you can choose what you want to do. So I've got frozen pizzas, TV dinners, anything like that. And then at the end of the frozen section is where I kind of put all my desserty type stuff, just to have them. So all the ice creams and frozen pies and stuff like that. And then the next section, this section is all non-food items that I have. And so I've got cosmetics as my first. Just, all cosmetics coupons go in here. Then I've got oral care, which is, toothpaste, mouthwash, anything like that. And then I've got personal care. And that's a big section. A lot of people like to divide this section up, by hair care products, lotion. For me, like I said before, I just think you just get into too many categories, and it's just confusing, especially when you're going to clip your coupons. If you have a lot of categories, it does get frustrating because you're like, well, does this go in this category or should it go in this category? So for me, it just makes more sense to just have a personal care section. So it's got deodorant, razors, body wash, shampoo, conditioner. It's easier. And then at the end, I always put my razors. I just like to have them all organized there, and any kind of razor product. And I'm trying to think if I put anything else in this section. But just basically any kind of bathroom item you have in your bathroom would basically go in this category. My next category is cleaning, and then I have air fresheners as well, and I put those at the back of the cleaning products. So I put all my cleaning products in here, all my laundry detergents, any kind of thing like that, and then I've got the air fresheners in the back. And then I have paper goods, bags. So I'll put like toilet paper, paper towels, Ziploc bags all go together. And I put them in one category. Then I've got medicine, which consists of every, kids medicine, adult medicine, any vitamins, anything like that. And then I have, and that's what I'm saying, your categories might vary. I mean, if you don't have kids, you're not going to have a baby kids section. And if you have pets, you're going to have a pet section. I don't have pets, so I don't have a pet category. But so I have baby kids, and I put, diapers, wipes. If there's toy coupons available, I'll usually put them in the baby kids category too. And then I have office supplies and then miscellaneous. So I've got like batteries, there's been a lot of Scotch tape coupons. I have those back here. And anything else that's just, I don't know what category it goes in, I'll just put it in the back. Like I even have insect repellent back here because I just don't really have a category for it. So anyway, so that sums up my categories. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I do and how I organize my stuff, so you can kind of think about what would work best for you. And it is trial and error, so, it might take you it might take you a little while to come up with what's going to be the best organization system for you.